So today I'm gonna talk about why my Corvette build has been on pause. As you guys have seen, I've been bitching out on modifying my Corvette, but there's a reason behind that, and I'm gonna go a little bit in depth. I'm gonna elaborate on a few things that you may have never heard from me before when it comes to the car, when it comes to the channel. So let's begin with the number one excuse on why my Corvette has been on pause. One of the main reasons, and I don't really like talking about this, about how much I work because nobody cares. And two, I'm not using it to brag like a lot of people. I'm not a workaholic. I don't like working a lot. Lately, I've been working 6 days a week. I only have one day off, and you can call me a bitch all you want, but I don't feel like spending my only day off working on cars, wrenching. It doesn't sound as appealing when you think about it. Busting my knuckles, sweating, cursing at the car, losing my 10mm socket, and I think about all of that. It makes me not want to modify the car. I feel so ashamed of even talking about how much I work because it's borderline illegal. I'm literally trading my time and body for money, and as you know, those type of professions are illegal. Very illegal. To be honest, I don't even know if it's worth it. I think another thing that goes hand in hand with the first reason that I explained a little bit, I think part of it is the fact that I've been staying off social media, so I'm not constantly looking at better builds than mine. That's the way it goes when you're building a car. You see a car that has really cool shit and it makes you want to buy it. It makes you want to get the thing that the other car has to make yours look as good. When that's out of your sight, you don't think about it. You're not focused on that. You don't spend time looking at things you want to buy. My dude, let's be honest here. It's just me and you right now, me and you. As a car enthusiast, there are two things you spend all of your time searching up in the internet. Corn, and I'm not talking about E85, and car mods. This is keeping you thirsty, my guy. Snap out of it. And don't get me wrong, I want to modify my Corvette still, even though it looks perfect as it is right now. If you look at it from the side, look at it from any angle that you look at the car, it already looks great, and I said that in the previous videos. How the car is right now, it's really enjoyable. I can just hop in and drive it. And there are some maintenance things that I have to do. I don't consider those mods, and you will see them here in the future because they have to be done. When I see the car, there's nothing that clicks in my brain. I gotta change this because everything already looks really good. So you guys know my Corvette is a C6. It's a Grand Sport. It looks great. It's got the right wheels. It's got the right body. Would it really be smart to just be doing mods just for the sake of doing them and not because you actually want to improve something in the car? And if you don't feel like something needs to be changed right away, then it's not really a mod worth doing. Like right now I could go and wrap my car, but it wouldn't give me any satisfaction because it's not a problem. It's not keeping me from driving and enjoying the car. So if your build is also on pause like mine, one thing I can give you, one piece of advice is just upgrade the things that are gonna make you happier, that are gonna make you enjoy the car even more. It doesn't have to be a new set of wheels if you don't want to. If it's just a steering wheel that bothers you, just want to change the steering wheel, that's worth it because you're gonna see it every day. Every single time you get into the car, you're gonna be holding the steering wheel, and that little upgrade, if it enhances the driving experience, you're gonna like the car a lot more. Those are the little things that I'm gonna start focusing on now that my Corvette build, I guess it's gonna resume. Those little details here and there, not doing anything crazy, not slapping a turbo kit, the things that you have to take everything apart, and if you only have one day off, it's gonna take a couple weekends. It's not just that one day off that you're gonna be spending, having fun, modifying your car. It becomes a full-length project that you have to dedicate a few weekends to get finished. And I don't like taking breaks from working in the car. I like doing it all continuous. And as you saw when I was rebuilding the engine, it took so long for the same reason that I had to wait till I had a day off to work on something. Then I had to wait for parts to arrive, and it just extended the process a lot more, and it made the car sit for a whole year. And I don't want to start doing mods to my car that are gonna make it sit for months without me driving it. On my day off, I want to drive the car, I want to enjoy it. I don't want it to be sitting down just to make content about installing a mod. I would definitely get more enjoyment just by driving the car. So another excuse is that I've been wanting to practice making content like this, where I wanted to challenge myself to try to make content that's interesting without having too much in the background going on, just focusing on improving my skills, speaking to the camera, consistency. Because if I was to wait for me to have time or for an event to make a really elaborate video, then you guys will be seeing a video once every 3 months, and I don't want that. I want to challenge myself to be able to just create and keep you guys updated, keep you guys entertained, so you guys know what's going on with the cars on the channel, so you guys know that we still care about you and we want to put content out for you guys. So videos like this, where it's not too exciting, but it's an update for those that are watching, for you that care about the channel. And I want to keep you updated, I want to keep you in the loop, I want to keep you excited for the things that are going to come. And I want to make a connection between you and me. The reason why you watch other YouTubers that have all kinds of cool shit is because they're doing things that you can't do. So they have limited money, they have the resources, they could build the craziest car, they can just think of something and make it happen. And that's cool and all, but you can't really relate to it that much. So if you're seeing content like this, it's more realistic, maybe you can connect to it because you know that I'm just a regular guy and just like you, just trying to make shit happen, but I still have a life to worry about. Another thing that maybe you can relate to also is that I'm really focused on saving money right now. Like I said on the previous video, I'm trying to build up my car allowance so that I can completely just dedicate that money to modifying my car and not feeling guilty. And not just for saving, but also because I want to buy quality shit for the car. So I want to take my time, I want to buy the right parts. I don't want to buy some random Chinesium headers that are just going to cost everything to melt. Kind of like the Hershey's bar that I put in my back pocket in high school and everybody thought I shit my pants. I don't want that happening to my car. You as a viewer, this is how you modify your car. You're not like those big YouTubers where you can just buy a car and just build it the same week and have it all nice. You have to save up, you have to dedicate a few paychecks here and there. And that's so far that's how the Corvette's been built. You saw when I was rebuilding the engine, I had to save some money to buy the ARP stuff, and then the next paycheck I had to save more money to buy the freaking cam kit. It takes a little bit longer, but eventually when it all comes together, you feel a little bit more proud, you feel a little bit more fulfillment because you know it was a struggle. You know all the work that went into buying every single part. And I know on one of the previous videos I said that if I had a nickname for my car, it would be the Henny because it's guaranteed to get you late. That's not true. That was definitely an exaggeration. If I was to give it a name, I'd probably call it Bend Over. In the next coming months, I am probably gonna start working on the Corvette a little bit more, doing a few upgrades here, like for example, the cooling system definitely has to be upgraded. There's definitely some cosmetics that I know for a fact I can pull the trigger right now and make that happen. It's gonna make the car a lot more enjoyable. It's gonna be for good content. Instead of making full-length build videos, how I was doing before, I think I'm gonna do little updates here and there just to keep you updated in the Corvette because everybody wants to see that car. It looks really good. It looks sexy on camera. It's been on pause for a while. It started doing little mods here and there. And I'm not gonna say the quality is gonna be crappy. We're still gonna try to make it interesting, try to make it exciting like we've done with all other videos. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a try. Making little update videos on the Corvette here and there. Boom, upgraded the cooling system, interior part, boom. Just random stuff like that you're gonna start seeing and hopefully you enjoy it. So feedback is always important, so drop comments. So I just gave you a list of excuses why my Corvette build has been on pause. And also I gave you a little hint at the things that you might expect to see in the car coming up here pretty soon. I'm gonna try to keep doing Corvette content. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do these type of videos forever. So yeah, the content has changed to what it has been in the previous year, but it's not gonna be like this forever. Like I said, I wanted to challenge myself in creating these sorts of videos. And now that I got this off the bucket list, I can go back into the grind and start making elaborate videos again, but also not limiting myself to making just that. Also making vlogs here and there. I'm trying hard, but I'm gonna try harder to deliver for you guys. That's how much I care about you. I know you guys really fuck with the channel, so I appreciate you for watching, and till the next one.